Well, a very good morning, everybody, for Sunday, the 9th of May. I think yesterday was probably one of our first proper unflyable days that we've had so far in the season. But for today, we're still under the influence of Atlantic systems. Cold fronts currently just sort of straddling over sort of the southern UK, with low pressure not too far away to cause some more problems for tomorrow. And as we look further into the week, low pressure not too far away and continuing to dominate our weather patterns, at least until next weekend. So yes, sort of an interruption to the good weather. April seems to become May for some reason. The winds, yeah, fairly strong today. From the southwest, we're looking at somewhere in the region of flying heights of 25 to 30 knots. Yeah, 200s, 210s on the chart there. Surface winds probably on the ground 15 knots, occasionally gusting towards 25 knots. Satellite picture, you can see that front there. It is slowly sort of progressing across the country. We may see it clear a bit later this afternoon, but a little bit too late to be of any significant use for soaring. But you can see just lots of cloud over the UK. It was a bit clearer when I left Woking this morning. Sort of brighter skies, but as driven towards Lasham, we've come towards the front and sort of fairly overcast here at Lasham at the moment. Public forecast, if I just bring that up for you, is showing the chance of some drizzle this morning, better by this afternoon, and humidity dropping off a bit, so the cloud base should go up. And visibility increasing as well, but yeah, generally 15 knot winds from the southwest. And looking at the rain alarm, you can see that bit of drizzle there. However, you can also see if you're sort of east of about Gatwick, you can see all those sort of showers, just sort of instability coming off France. I don't think we're going to see any of that here, but certainly if you're watching this further east, you may see the odd isolated thunderstorm. Look quite intense actually from what's going on there. But thankfully, we're under a lot of cloud to prevent that from coming here. Top temperature today, well, with the southerly, it's drawing in a little bit more continental air, so we're seeing sort of 13 to 14 degrees, still not amazing. You can see on the continent there, it's positively balmy, sort of 25, 26 out towards Lille and up towards Belgium. And a little while before we see any of that. Dew points as well, fairly high given the conditions that we're in just about double figures. That's the picture outside, fairly overcast at Lasham. And temperature of 14 degrees, a dew point of 10. Doesn't really feel like that in the strong wind. It's for some reason it's a southeasterly wind, so there's a bit of an issue with the anemometer, though it says it's fixed there. I know there's a bit of an issue with it, it's not quite reporting what it should be. Let's just have a quick look at the METARs. Southerly winds currently broken at 1,300 feet at Odium at the last report. Farnborough's reporting sort of few at 1,300 and better this afternoon, and the wind should die down a little bit too. Soaring wise, well, I think that's fairly optimistic actually. And if we look at, it won't particularly be soarable here till maybe this afternoon, looking there about maybe 2 o'clock or so, you might get some cumulus under the there's probably some higher stuff. Let's say looking at that, 3,000 feet above sight at best. This is showing showers later this afternoon. I haven't really seen so much of that. You can see that thunderstorm risk out towards Kent still on there. So yeah, we're not particularly busy on trading today. Not really that surprising. Looking at NOTAMs, are on slightly different hours today, 11:30 till 8:30. They sometimes, when they know they've got some stuff booked in, they reissue the NOTAM. Worth checking that. And the times may change again for next week as commercial traffic starts to rebuild, though I don't think there's that many flights on the green list from Southampton. Gibraltar, I know, is on their new destination list. There's not really too much from there. 14 is still all the danger areas that can't have a crossing service, and Middle Wallach, I'm sure, will be up to something. Other than that, there's not really too much else that will really affect you as such. We're runway 23 today. There's no trial lessons this morning. I'll take a view on that this afternoon, but it's real 50-50 whether the weather really improves on that front. No jet movements, they're closed today. And yeah, we do have a little bit of spare capacity for some training slots. So if you are interested, give the office a call this morning. Don't just turn up, because it doesn't really help me to know if you're coming or not. Because I pack all the stuff away and you turn up, then that's not very good. Other than that, I will hopefully see you a bit later in the week. Tomorrow looking a bit blustery, so we'll see what happens. Bye for now.